Told you guys I could fix it. There we go. Okay, now everything's in business. So this is a very, very, very bad prototype. But it's something I've been messing around with. I've just been trying to figure out how exactly we can do this. And as you can see, we do actually have iron golems in here. So, I mean, we have a functional iron farm. I'll run you through a couple of the prototypes that I got in a minute. But first of all, I want you to find 4 things that are wrong with this image. Okay, maybe 3, because one of them disappeared. He kind of despawned. But yeah, let's see what you got. Music that you can hear for once. I think the volume's a bit wrong on it. I need to be quieter for me. Yeah, so there, like, this is a brand new outpost. I've never been here before. Chunk generation, obviously giant borked. We got the leaves, and we got the leaves. We got spruce trees in a savanna biome for some reason. This is a desert biome, so, you know, the dead bush and the bunny, that's fine. And this thing has 2 layers of things underneath it, which I think that's fine too, whatever. There's no chest up here. Oh, no, there is. Okay, you just couldn't see it in the picture. But there was a guy, like, in the floor. He just spawned, like, right here. He was literally, like, feet in the floor. That was crazy. And then we also got oak trees over here in the savannah, which I think can happen sometimes. But yeah, more spruce in the savannah. It's so weird. I guess the trees generate before the biome? That's the only way I could think that could work. Got a little bit of, like, mega taiga in the middle of this stuff. Yeah, it's very odd. Lot of weirdness happening around here. But anyway, that's it. Oh, there's another just, like, whole chunk right here. This world has, like, not had anything done to it. It's just, like, a world that's been from, like, 1.13 or whatever. Oh, no, I think actually 1.10 Bedrock, 1.13 Java. Yeah, it's, like, it's kind of old. It's 1.17. Or, sorry. What year is that? 2018? Is that 2018? 2017? I don't know. It's a couple years old, but yeah, it's getting broken. We saw some of the chunk generation earlier. The more we explore out, the worse it gets. Which is, I guess, pretty normal. Okay, so this is our temporary iron farm. I just threw down like 20 beds in there. We got our villagers over here. They're just chilling. So far, vexes have not been an issue. Now, I tried to separate the layers. I was under the impression that we could separate them, and then we would be able to get ourselves golems down here as a cave spawn, and then raiders on top as a surface spawn. But I don't think that that's how that works. We had some unsubstantiated evidence earlier that raids were a surface spawn only because they weren't spawning beneath the solid blocks. But that no longer appears to be the case. So this entire lower thing is, you can just ignore that. So what we're going to have is our golems spawning in the same area as everything else. Now, the problem with that, of course, is the golems are going to fight the evokers and stuff. And, which, you know, normally if you have your golems fighting your raiders, like, whatever, right? It's just going to kill them. You'll get slightly less drops because you're not killing them with looting. But when you have evokers in here, then they can spawn vexes, which generally is not going to be too big of a deal because they'll die pretty quick, or there won't be a golem. But occasionally you can get a vex, and I don't think they're actually despawning. I had some guys spawn in from a vex or from an evoker, and they did not despawn, like, ever. Now, I have a really, really janky setup right here. I'm just trying to figure out a good way to kill golems, ravagers, and all the raider mobs. It's kind of a difficult task, but I think we're going to be using minecarts and impaling trident killers. I don't want to use trapdoor trident killers. Now, this is one of the prototypes that I came up with. This is going to get very noisy. Hopefully all the audio stuff is working. You guys are hearing that twice. Okay, I guess we'll turn off that one. I don't know why you're hearing it twice. I don't think we want to hear it at all, actually. 1 second, please hold. Why has everything got to be broken, man? Come on now. Discord. Oh, Discord's on default, that's why. Broadcast stream mix? I think that's the right one. Okay, let's hope that's the right one. Can summon water and ice? You know what? I don't know if they fixed that or not. We should go test that, because that would actually be really helpful. I don't really want to use a bug in this. Let's see, that's that mob farm. So we gotta go... Oh, man. I would say 2,000 blocks in this direction. Let's see. Am I right? Oh, I'm pretty close. Okay, I was a bit off. We gotta go about 600 blocks in this direction. For such a big jump, that's not so bad. Now, our guys are... Where are they at? They're over here. Who's a bit? Just go for some even more complicated piston feed tape trident killer. No, no. Please, no. Right then, let's get our stupid villager, dude. Now, there used to be a lovely bug where the evokers standing on ice couldn't summon any Vexes or Fangs. Is that still a thing? Oh. Okay, we might be in luck. Okay, so you can see it's like spawning way over here, but that's only because there's blocks right here, I think. Oh, that could be good. That could be really good. Let's turn on the game sounds again. Yeah, this could be really solid. Okay, let's put a villager in here. Yeah, they can't do anything. They don't have a melee attack. Ha! That's beautiful. Okay, I actually kind of like that. That's a great reminder. I completely forgot about that. Good stuff indeed. Okay, let's see if I can't make a jump back in the right way. So I think we got to go about, let's say 1,500 blocks this way. Must have darkness effect. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, here's some more lovely jankiness of my biomes. Okay, I think I'm... Oh, no! Oh, we were really close. Okay, that's fine. Was it blindness? Huh, I see. Nothing can go wrong. Absolutely nothing. Oh, here's the village. Okay. We'll just keep on going. Oh, there's another house. Keep on wait, what was that? Oh, there was something around here. I'm never going to find it again. Trees, grass. Yeah, I'm never going to find this. It was somewhere over here. Okay, we're in the desert now. Why is it so hard to see with blindness, man? This is dumb. I don't like this effect. How much longer do we got? 20 seconds! Ah, jeez. That will come in handy. Yeah, maybe we'll try that, actually. That could be the thing that saves us. What is up with this? What are you doing down here? Ah, jeez. The one thing I didn't want to see. We're supposed to have blindness for the next 60 seconds. It's a ban in action. Oh, I was fairly close. I nearly had it. It was just like a light year away. Jeez. Seems like a useful bug. Surprised they didn't patch that. Right? Okay, let's replace it with ice. See if that helps us out. Replace quartz. And then evoker. Now, they don't spawn Vexes very often, but when they do, they know how to spawn them. Oh no, it's melting. Oh no, it's melting. Oh no, it's melting. Okay, yeah, okay. We might have to figure something out for that. Oops. Just kind of flooded my entire world. Whose idea was that? That was a bad idea. It's sturdier ice. I need another block that acts like a block that doesn't exist. Okay, so this is my like first attempt at a kill chamber, and honestly, it's pretty reliable. I've not actually had any issues with it. Blue ice and packed ice are just regular solid blocks. Regular ice, however, is a specialty block because mobs can spawn on it, inside of it, and it doesn't conduct redstone. So it's like a transparent block that mobs can spawn on. It's actually really useful for trident farms. Right, so inside of here is a piston facing downwards. And that has 4 tridents in there. 4 impaling, 5 tridents. So that kills all the guys that get down in there. And it works fairly well. Powder snow. They can't spawn on top of that, though. They'll fall through it, you know. Also, I think Ravagers break it. So this was like my stupidest, dumbest attempt at something. And it has actually worked out pretty well. Although it's a little bit loud. But yeah, so far it's actually been working out. Like, it kills all the Ravagers, it kills the everything. And I can't really fault it, even though it's really dumb. Like, it's really dumb. It's really dumb. I hate it. But it works. And sometimes, things that work, you can't hate it. So what's happened so far? We've complained about how ugly this thing is. We also don't have a great way of killing the golems with this one. That's why I want to replace it. Now, I'm trying out a different method over here. This one is fairly decent. So it kills the golems really quickly, because their hitbox gets, like, all up in there. And then the Ravagers, they always fight the water. So, I mean, he'll die eventually. I'm trying to find a solution for that as well. I'm thinking scaffolding might be our savior there. Oh, I think you guys are hearing double game sounds again. Oopsie. My bad. Yeah, so the Ravagers are stupid, but you know, we always knew that. That's nothing new. Now, getting these guys to hit the trident is also another problem. And I'm thinking that's why we want to use minecarts. Should be good. And see, like, it kind of works, but it's pretty slow. And then, like, the floating water right here in the middle isn't great. So moving on to my third concept. Kind of similar to the version 7. We have some water in here with magma. Or, sorry, some water in here that's on top of scaffolding. I'm trying to see if we can get the raiders to spawn right here. And then that'll stop the Ravagers from being annoying in the water. See how they don't really fight it that much? And then... Oh, we don't even have minecarts in here. That's right. I got rid of those. We are able to have trapdoor trident killers on that very edge right there. And this actually seems like it kind of works. We could probably replace this with ice as well. And then maybe we can figure out, like, how to get rid of those Vexes and stuff. If we could get rid of the Vexes, that'd be great. So far, this seems like fairly decent. I am kind of concerned about guys falling down right here, but so far I haven't seen that happen. Let's see if that's really a problem. I think it's pretty great. Hello, Lord Revan. How you doing? I haven't had issues with witches on that, but I kind of forgot that they existed. That's a good point. Now, they shouldn't be able to hit the lava on this one, and witches don't ride Ravagers. So they would just die to the Trident Killer. Yeah, so they should just get hit by these. No, none of the 2 tall mobs get hit by the lava, which is convenient. We should probably go ahead and kill this guy. Boop, goodbye. So yeah, this is a fairly okay concept, I think. You know, iteration 3, not too bad. Usually by iteration 3, I kind of have a thing working. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Right, we kind of need to get rid of these as well, though. So we can have some water flowing down. Also, I think we don't need just the one water source. We can have multiple. See if you get killed when the evokers get hit by the Trident Killer. Yeah, so that's another problem. So, tridents are tied to the player, right? So, if a trident hits an evoker, then the evoker thinks it's getting hit by a player, so then it does like the little summon thingy. But the nice thing about this one that the other version 7 doesn't have is more tridents and faster tridents, but also we have water that's pulling them into this as well. So they're getting pushed down and then they get pulled up and in. So they can't really get knocked out of it as easily. So they should die, first of all, just a lot faster. Like a lot faster, which is going to help with our Iron Golem rates. And all these spawn eggs look so similar. Can they please make them different? I have no idea what I'm trying to click on over here. Yeah, see, they don't really get knocked around too much. They kind of get stuck up in there. Oops, wrong one. See, and now, of course, they're going to raise up their arms. That's always going to happen. But we're not going to be AFKing next to this thing either. Unlike version 7, we're not going to be next to it. Look at all those goodies down there. I should probably take a totem. Oh, why is it a giant totem? Nobody likes giant totems. Let me introduce you guys to the best texture pack in the world. It's called Tiny Totems, made by yours truly. No, that's not the person's name. It's me. I made it. That's why it's the best. It's great. Unless the golem eats them up there. We're gonna have a roof on it. That's why. I'm surprised I didn't break the trident killers. Anyway, look at this teeny tiny little totems. It's a beautiful thing. I just have the glass on the side of this right now just to, you know, see how it goes. I think what we can do is we can get rid of these signs. And we can just have some walls right here. That way our stuff falls down right in this little gap right here. That should make it a block shorter all around, I think. Mini totem for the win. It is also, a lot of people have always asked about my texture packs and what I use. And I finally just made a list of all the texture packs that I use in the Discord server. It's pinned in the help channel. And there's links to everything. Everything except the Pico pack. Which I don't know if Kiryu has a thing for it. A download. Okay, so that shouldn't melt. And I guess we should just copy this over to here. Make a structure block of this. The one thing about this that I do not like is the fact that it is very small. I want more room for the golems to spawn in there. And I don't know how we're going to design around that. Let's get rid of all this. Yeah, raids can spawn on everything, by the way. So, like, even your redstone. Even got to cover up your redstone, your levers, all of it. Every single little thing. Let's try this out with some Ravagers as well. So the Ravagers should spawn in there. We shouldn't have any issues with that. I don't want to make this thing, like, 7, 8 blocks wide. But we might. I'm just trying to keep it, you know, cheap on the tridents. Whoops, there goes that guy. But yeah, I think it's time that we move this prototype out of here. And we see what we can come up with to make it better. See if we can upgrade it, expand it, make it larger. PC specs. They are... you know what? We have a command for that, actually. Ta-da! There you go. I forget what they are, so I would not be telling you. But you can read that handy little command right there, which tells you everything accurately, probably. I don't know when the last time that was updated, actually. It may or not be accurate. Phil the G-Man, welcome back for 40 months! Oh my god. I had no idea. How are you doing tonight? That's insane. Yeah, 40 months is a very, very long time. I had no idea. But yeah, right now we're designing a raid farm with an iron farm on it. Which I'm pretty happy about. Seems pretty fun to me. Exhausted. Understandable. Life be like that sometimes. Totally understand. Let's see, 20. Yeah, let's just do 20 by 20. I do want to save this little thing so we can laugh at it later. I think that's always good. Like, ha ha ha, look how pathetic that is. Should be fun. Put that right over there. Oh, then I guess we gotta delete this whole thing, don't we? Mel, welcome back for 28 months. Not as much, but still a lot. That's still over 2 years of constant subscriberage. Insanity, thank you so much. Gotta stop that. Okay, well, I guess that poor little iron golem won't have a home anymore, but that's fine. Nobody cares about that iron golem. He's an orphan. I mean, what? Let's see. Let's grab this over here and put it in place. So we're trying to get it roughly over the center of the beds. Boop. Oh, I guess it's not really that centered, is it? I guess we should move it over a little bit. Bam. Fans are getting old. I know, we're all getting old. The channel's nearly 8 years old. Can you believe that? Next thing you know, it's going to be off to college and... sad times. It's going to get a degree in derp. Oh, man. Wild. Wild. Let's see. I think this is all good to go. Trying to Killer's dinner break, so that's a solid. We do need to cover up all that, though. And we should probably put a block there, cover that up. Can't hear you. My hearing's all bad. I know. I am worried about raids spawning right here. That is a problem. And I don't know how to fix that. Wife's convenient here. I know. I know. Ooh, yeah. How do we fix that? Because there's nothing that raids don't spawn on. It's stupid. On Java Edition, like, that's just regular spawn proofing prevents them. Cherry leaves are bugged. Yeah. Ravagers don't break them, do they? I don't want to rely on that, though, because that's a bad idea. Oh, no, there he goes. Nah, he's fine. He's got like 5,000 hearts anyway. Still didn't even die from that. Yeah. Cherry leaves are bugged in multiple ways. They really gotta fix that stuff, man. Okay, so let's figure out how we can expand this. Oh, I just broke all the signs. Whoops. So that's not really enough room for those guys. Also, I think I gotta lower this down so it's within range of the dudes, of the beds down there. Right, I kind of forgot about the beds. Also, here's all the old tridents from the previous load. Right then. There we go. That should be close enough, I believe, to the beds. Because the beds are just, like, right there. So, oh, man, maybe we got to go down another layer, actually. You know what? Let's actually get rid of this whole thing right here. I'm not trying to keep it anymore. Doesn't do anything. Failed concept. Just like me, I'm a failed concept. Air. That should be fine. Put a little bit of leaves on top of those guys. A lot of leaves on top of all this. Leaves are the best thing in Minecraft. They seriously are, because nothing dares to spawn on them or end them. Endermen dare not teleport to them or spawn on them. Raids dare not. Even iron golems. Everyone knows. Don't mess with leaves. Try and make the concept face. Hey, get out of here. You gotta be here for at least 5 minutes before you can poke fun. New stream rule. Implemented after the great taunting of 2023. Leave me alone. Yeah, we're kind of building this in like the worst biome ever for leaves, aren't we? Okay, we should be good now. Yeah, we just gotta figure out how to prevent raids from being there. If we made it directional, we could fix it actually. So if we had leaves right here, that would prevent them from spawning. As long as this is north, or that's north, then we'd be solid. Is this north or is that north? Come on. Give me one good thing tonight. Let me be in luck. East. That's northwest. Of course it's the wrong direction. Of course it's the wrong direction, so we gotta rotate it. This farm is in alpha. Expect many bugs. Yeah, that's kind of the whole point of designing them on stream, you know? Okay, let's rotate it. So what have you guys been up to the last few days? Anything fun? It's November. You're not allowed to do fun things. So if you've been doing something fun, I'm afraid to say that that's illegal. You know, let's actually... Oh, no, that's the bottom layer. Bottomist. It's not exactly where I wanted it, but okay. Gotta see if I remember my directions now. No, we gotta rotate it like 180. Nope, not that way. The other way. 270? Yeah, there you go. Something like that. That'll be fine. Yeah, you're making $150 from dog sitting. That's very nice. Dogs are great. Getting paid to watch dogs, even better. Okay, did this not, like, save the new sizes or something? Because I'm pretty sure I told it to save the new size, which was, like, 10. The structure blocks all over the place, actually. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, that is the proper size. Hopefully we're all good now. Double check that again. Yeah, so now if they try to spawn there, they'll hit those leaves and they'll be thwarted. Okay, so that solves that problem. That's good. It's not like a super janky fix either. I do want to move this over a little bit though, because it's kind of in the wrong spot. I kind of want it to be like over the center of these beds. Why does it keep changing the size? Bro, I swear. I changed you like 5 times down to 8. Stop. Save. You know, let's make this raid 5. Who cares? Save the new size. What is your problem? Okay. Let's move it forward to about here-ish. Yeah, that seems about fine. I swear, if you change your structure block size again. You're making fried rice. Fried rice is great. I haven't had fried rice in forever. I need to eat more Chinese food. That's it. That's a fact about my life that you guys know now. It's a good fact. I need more Thai food. I need more Indian food as well. Man, I need a lot more food. Oh, CRT TVs. Did they have decent speakers on CRTs? A lot of, like, retro people still like the CRTs. For some reason. It's got something special about it. I don't believe it. I think it's a bunch of hocus pocus. But we'll let them have their old TVs because nobody else wants them. Okay. Hopefully we get iron golems to spawn in there. I don't actually know if iron golems can spawn on ice. What do you guys think? Can they spawn on ice? I figure there's a 50-50 chance. They either do or they don't. I think that's how the math works out. Granted, we haven't actually seen an iron golem in a hot minute anyway. Yeah, it makes sense for older games. Yeah, definitely like retro stuff. the way olden days. But yeah, definitely nothing newer for sure. Prediction, yes. Egg fried rice is good. Good. Yes, that's the only way. Oh, I guess that's a problem. Do we need like fences right there to stop that? Or let them down? Okay. I actually don't know if that was working. You know, I specifically set this up to never have words in the songs, and they still put words in the songs. Stop it. I don't not want your words in my songs. Okay. Another cat. Get out of here. Or is that the same cat? Fun fact, they don't take fall damage. For reasons. Now that cat will be down there forever. Used to play those games in the 1490s. Ah, yes. I always knew you were old. And you ever feeling old? Don't worry, James is much older. Okay, is that actually going to let him down? No, of course it's not, because it's stupid. That's why. Okay, let's see. What can we do? Glass panes. That's the next smallest one. Fall down already. What's your problem? You're stupid. That's your problem. Can we all agree the cats are stupid? What do we put magma blocks right there? Are we fine with? I'm fine with that. We're putting magma blocks there. This is obviously the solution. He's not even gonna touch the magma blocks. Dang you, cursed cat. I don't want you there. We can't do trapdoors either, because I think that's gonna trap the experience. Stupid. Cats are dumb. It's cat month. Well, you know what? All the better for us to be finding ways to kill the cats. Okay, well, at least that works. We do need to run a bunch of mobs through it, though, to see if that's going to stop the experience. And then I got to rethrow the tridents. Also, these trapdoor trident killers are directional. And I forget which directions are the direction that it's bad in. Does anyone know? Because you have to place them in... You have to place them facing 2 different directions in order for them to be reliable. And if you place them in the opposite 2 directions, then they just, like, break immediately. It's great. So we got a wardrobe change. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, nice. That's just, like, throwing the experience out there. That's great. How lovely. Movember. I've never heard of that, but no. I still really like this skin. Yeah, see, we're getting stuff stuck up there. So I guess we'll just use, like, signs, whatever. Jeez. What a pain. And then they'll just all fall down. See about that. Longhorns are cows. Oh. Okay. I see. So you're a cow gamer then. Okay. Face south or east. Is that true? Can anybody corroborate? This is north. East. Wait. South or east. Why would it be south or east? It would be northwest or... Oh, wait, yeah. North or west, south or east. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Right, so now which way is facing? So that would be facing north, right? So this would be facing south? Right. I think that makes sense. Okay. We'll go with that. And if it's not true, then I'll blame you guys in the chat. I think this is a perfectly fine, you know, understanding that we've come to as a community. Honey, thank you for 35 months of resubscribing. For some reason, that did not work. Oh, we gotta do it this way. East. Now, come on now. There's like 1,001 reasons why these trapdoor trident killers are annoying. But they're quick, so, I mean, you know. What can you do? Test and farm. Yeah, so we're making an iron farm, raid farm. And currently, I don't think it's spawning any iron golems. So, it's neither an iron farm nor a raid farm. Quartz. We definitely need to make it larger. Like, much wider, because the 3-block platform's not going to be good enough. So I'm just making this wall out of glass so that we can kind of see what's happening. You face south or east when placing. Yeah. So the hinge is to the east or to the south. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, I built you a perfectly good farm over there, and you're gonna spawn over here. What stupid people. What stupid individuals. Stupid dumb dummies. Get out of here, stupid dumb dummies. Okay. Hope that resolves the dummy issue. No using commands. Okay. That's fine, because I don't need to use any commands right now. Hopefully. How did you spawn over here? Okay, stop it! Oh my god. Dummies. Yeah, see, there's one block available for them to spawn on. They just really don't want to spawn in my brand new raid farm that I built for them. Why don't they want to do it? Please, just accept my humble peace offering of the brand new raid farm. That's all I ask of you. I can't use commands. Place all this by hand. What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of creative mode use is this? Oh, there goes the scaffolding, too. Jeez. Okay. Did that finally work? Hey, it worked! Okay, finally. Jeez. Raids are dumb. Hey, the ban in action only takes effect once I see the ban in action. I don't know about the ban in action till I see the ban in action. Jeez. Shenanigans. What, did it just fail or something? Why would it fail? It's right here. Spawn me a raid! Please. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, I'm really surprised that now the guys are like falling down right here. That's an issue that we'll probably have to resolve at some point. So I'm not getting iron golems up here, which is a problem, I think. How in the world? Stop it. Get out of my everything. Just stop. You're stupid. Yeah, we need a much larger spawn platform. Okay, is there a single spot anywhere in the world where they could possibly spawn? Yeah, right here. We almost missed it. Okay, that killed a Ravager. That's a good sign. You know what? I'm bored. We're gonna start cheating. Pillagers are not respecting me. Now, when have they ever? When have they ever? They pillaged all my village. I think it broke again. It's not enough spawning spaces. Bro, how? Stop. spawning in random spaces. Spawn inside the farm. It's your one job. Okay. In theory, though, it's still not enough spawning spaces. But in theory, it does work to kill raids, right? That's all I really need to confirm. Just spawn a raid in there. Jeez. It does do a raid spawning. It just doesn't always do as raid spawning. You know what? Let's relog the game. Maybe that'll help reset some things. Raids keep failing, though. Yeah, we're going to expand the spawn platform. I think we probably move the village center at some point. That's probably not helping our case right now. Otherwise, once they do spawn in there, seems to be working pretty well, though, which is really what we're focusing on right now. And yeah, I was about to say, like, the older farms have much smaller platforms. I think it's because we're trying to get the iron farm in there. We got a lot more beds and villagers and stuff. It's a bit more complicated. I did want to have a much larger platform like this with a kill chamber in the middle, but I couldn't find a good way. Bro, really? You spawn? They can spawn on top of structure blocks? That's explicitly illegal. The Ender Dragon can't even break those. Like, come on. They're really trying to spawn anywhere and everywhere that they can that is not inside of this Trident Killer. Which, I mean, like, can you blame them? Yes. Yes, you can. Okay, so there's a couple different ways we could do this. We could just make this farm a lot wider, and then it would have a lot more tridents. Or we could try adding in an additional platform like here that pushes the mobs in this way. So we're pushing them in from the left towards center, right towards center, and then to the Trident Killer. Spawning anything except scaffolding and leaves. Yes! Well, that YouTuber was actually correct in this case. Wow, what a concept. Hey, Iron Golem boy, even you don't want to spawn in here. What is the chances of that? Wild coincidence. Another Iron Golem. We only have 10 villagers. You should not be spawning that quickly. Stop it. Please, get some help. What? How? Even the water doesn't want to work, bruh. Come on. Okay, that's just stupid. You can't be... Why is everything so bad? I mean, I understand, like, Bedrock Edition, haha, har har, but, like, even that should have its limits? That's why I love Bedrock. That's why I hate Bedrock. I mean, what? Let's see. We're gonna make the walls out of glass still, just so I can see in there. We do need to make them double thick at some point, that way we can, you know, see what's up. Maybe we'll lower it down a layer, actually. Then we can have water this layer, a layer of signs right here, and then we'll just push them into the scaffolding. Okay, we need to get some honeycomb on that. Did that not do the thing? Isn't that how you do that? Make it so you can't edit the sign? Oh, there's just no particles. Okay. That's stupid. Whatever. Dumb. Even the cats don't want to be in there. Jeez, man. Did they just not like scaffolding for some reason? I mean, everything likes scaffolding. If we found something that doesn't like scaffolding, that would be incredible. Stop, water, please. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just put our water sources back here. Okay, something like that should work. And there we go. Iron Golem works immediately. This little corner bit right here is very odd. But that's fine. Push our wall out a block. How about that? Okay, and I think we could even move that water back a block as well, because it's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we could push it back 1 block. That would give us a couple more spawning spaces. But let's go ahead and try and run the raid farm. And we'll see what happens. I think I definitely got to add the roof into this area as well, though. There we go. Probably helps if I have the Trident Killer on. And time to cheat, because I am not a patient person. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Stop being dumb. Sir, thank you. That's all I ask of you. Oh, now that guy's gonna be dumb too. Yeah, that's why I wanted the scaffolding. Okay. Well, maybe we do just make it wider then. I don't want to use like a ton of tridents, but seems like the easiest way to do things. At least for now, until we can get some better stuff happening. But mostly, I just want to see if it kills everything as it should. And so far, it seems like it does. Except for that guy. Oh, he did finally fall down. Okay. That is something important to note, actually. That's a good thing to find out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, well, I completed a full raid. Only 2 mild issues. So we got to figure out a way to get items out of here without problems. We could just do a slab stair up. I think that's what I did for the V7. And then we can just turn this thing off and make it wider. How about that? Yeah, Ravagers are so bad. There was actually a nice bug with Ravagers where like their hitbox was off or broken or something weird or great. But that actually made raid farms way easier because you could push them with water. And then they fixed that bug and that actually broke like everything. And now Ravagers just don't work at all. They're horrible. They've always been horrible. But they're worse now because reasons. Yeah, they've never been particularly great to mess with. Okay. Bit of water back here. See if we can't figure this out. Oh, and then actually we need temporary blocks in before we put in the water. Because otherwise, you'll just waterlog stuff. So that's kind of an annoying build process, but maybe it'll be worth it. Or maybe that's the deal breaker. No one wants to build it because of that right there. Or maybe they don't want to build it because you're going to have 20 impaling 5 tridents. Now, if we get this figured out in time, or, you know, in general, once we get this figured out and working, then we can put a villager trading hall on this as well, which is going to be nice. So it's going to be an iron farm, raid farm, villager trading hall combo. That should push the golem up. Oh, is he getting stuck on this? Does he just not get pushed up on that? What's the problem here, sir? You should be able to go up that. What's your problem? Ah, I picked up all the tridents. You went up there before, did you not? Oh, maybe he can't fit up there because of these. Oh, okay, hold up. Let's try trapdoors. That's a bit shorter. These guys are pretty tall. No, he still can't fit in there. What is your problem? How about now? Okay, now you fit in there. Okay, so that's a problem, I guess. Yeah, fix something for one mob and then suddenly break it for every other mob. Or, I had that backwards. Fix something for all the mobs and then break it for something else. Yes, we can't have our pillagers falling down there. Actually, I think we can solve that problem with the pillagers. Because what we're going to do is we're going to have a water stream right here. And then that'll bounce the pillagers up back into the water. So even if they do fall down there, they're going to be in water. They're going to jump up again. And then they should be able to get back into that water and go back up. Okay. I'm pretty sure I just talked myself into thinking that it's not a problem. I see this as an absolute win. Now, if you don't want to do trapdoor trident killers, you can just put pistons up here. That'll slow it down a little bit, but what can you do, right? It'll be like 9,000 times more reliable. Water elevator them out. Yeah, we shouldn't have to do that. They should just bounce back up there. So let's go ahead and put in some glass down here, and then we'll just spawn a couple guys in there, see what happens. And then if they bounce back up in there, then they should be fine. That should flow all the way. Perfect. Let's get a Vindicator. So normally they're just going to go right up and over straight into the Trident Killer, which is exactly what you want. But we have the backup method of them bouncing in this water. And then as you can see, yeah, they just go straight up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that should solve it, actually. Cool. So all problems resolved. Magic. I did gaslight myself into thinking it's not a problem. And guess what? It worked so well that it's no longer a problem. That is my powers of gaslighting. Beware. We do need another water stream right here, though. It's great. This is why I like designing stuff, because you can just lie to yourself the whole time, and then it turns out to be true, and it's great. But no, you always find like weird, stupid things that happen, and you always get the dumbest problems. But then you can fix them. It's like, oh yay! I like fixing dumb problems. Now we could just combine this into one, I believe, but I don't know if we'll have enough water stream for that. Because it's max flow distance, you know? But yeah, there we go. Okay, let's do some raids with it now. We're going to get rid... we're going to put these glass blocks back, actually. Okay. If you find dumb problems, you fix it by using dumb solutions. Obviously. Now, come on! Spawn in the farm! What's the dumb solution for them not spawning in the farm? Spawn in the farm. I think we just gotta move it a little bit. Yeah, it seems to be working pretty decent. We haven't seen any golems spawning in there. That is a problem. Yeah, so it spawned a raid somewhere, and I think they despawned. Because it filled up, and then it, like, went empty, and then filled up again. Oh, you know what? We loaded that village over there. I wonder if that affected anything. There's a glass block that's not spawn-proofed? Yes, there is. Good eye, sir! Oh, so we're missing a water source back there. Yeah, it's still failing raids, even though there's like 20,000 spots for them to spawn on. Oops. Wrong there. Okay. That's really quite annoying, isn't it? Luckily, we're not going to be AFKing anywhere near this. Couple scaffolds. They shouldn't, like, be a problem, right? I mean, there shouldn't be any problem with the scaffolding. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll try it, because why not, right? But there really shouldn't be a problem with the scaffolding. Unless golems just hate scaffolding, which would be wild. Is that gonna work? Because we know that they can spawn in this area. We saw it happen. Okay. Maybe it is the scaffolding. That's wild. Yeah, crazy. Okay, but for real though, if golems can spawn in there, the raids should have no problem spawning in there, because the golems have a much smaller range that they can spawn in. It's like 16 blocks in every direction of the village center. Or I think it's a 16 by 16 on the village center, so it's like 8 in every direction or something. I don't know. It's something like that. And I'm not going to move the beds over. I'm just going to move the farm over. Seems easier. Villagers suck. They do. Also, hi Tony. Sorry in advance and behind and just everything. Yeah, 24 stack rate farm is rough. So the more bad omen you get, the more villages you can or raids you can start, the faster, you know. So it matters a little bit. I think you need 1 pillager spawning spot for like every 6 villages in your raid farm to get like optimal rates, you know. Okay, let's remove some of this stupid water that's like flowing further and higher and taller than it should, because I don't like it. And you know what? I think we can actually just go down a bit. Is that gonna work? Yes, perfect. Yeah, I had no idea that golems didn't like water or scaffolding. Never knew that. 13. Red, like, it just doesn't save my dimensions. It has not been saving the dimensions that have been changing. Okay, we're going to turn this thing off. And then finally we'll be able to hear again. It's spawning golems pretty quickly now. I actually don't want that golem in there, though. Trying to save the structure, sir. Save. Okay, and now we're just going to move this over to, like, I don't know, here. That should be about right, I think, maybe. I don't know where the village center is, but it's somewhere over there. We kind of need like the full range to be spawnable for golems, because golems, like, they're very picky. So the more spawning spots we have in this raid farm, the better overall it's going to be for our iron golem rates. And one of the main reasons to build this farm over another raid farm is iron golem rates. And also, it's the new shiny number. Ooh, V8. Ooh. Yeah. But not really. I just wanted to try my hand at a combo farm, because I've never really done this before, and I think it would be pretty cool, right? What do you guys think? Oh, we have a lot of double tridents now. That's fine. I don't care. It doesn't actually affect anything. Okay. We should be pretty good. Okay, let's see about that bad omen. Let's see if the right thing that says 1.5. Oh, did that break? Oh, that's the sub counter. for how many subs we've had this stream. It should say more than that, though, because we've had a lot of resubs. Also, Diagonal, thank you for gifting a sub to Han. Much appreciated. I don't know how to say your name, but hi. Yeah, I guess that's why. It doesn't count resubs. That's weird. We used to have, like, a bit counter as well, but we turned that off. Subscribe. I mean, what? Where's my speed of hacks? I want to speed this up. We ain't got no time to waste. Go fast. Go very fast. This seems to be working pretty well now. The golems and the raids are spawning, like, in sync with each other. Which is kind of funny. Is that a problem? I guess it's not a problem. Oh, yeah, if a Ravager ever gets stuck, an Iron Golem can just help kill it. That's great. I love it. Okay. Really stupid, and I love it. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, see, here comes an Iron Golem now. Or, I guess he figured it out. I was going to put a wall right here to try and line up our goodies. But then I realized that we would also need a magma block for the cats. Okay, we gotta turn this off. This is too fast. 10 times speed, by the way. That's how fast that was. So yeah, if we have a wall there, we would need a magma block right here. But that's a spawnable block, so we'd have to have a leaf there. And then we'd have to have a leaf there as well, I believe. Okay. That should solve it. That'll kill the cats and keep them contained. Otherwise, I'm feeling pretty good about this. What do you guys think? I'm not very happy about the amount of tridents that we have. But otherwise, for a proof of concept, it works pretty well. They break the big counter? Sort of. But also, how did he spawn? Oh, how did they spawn in there? Did they really spawn on the magma block? That shouldn't be allowed. But yeah, most streams we don't have bits, so I turned it off. Because it was taking up screen space. I don't like having a bunch of things on screen, you know? Over time, if you look back at like a couple years ago, the blue stuff in the upper right was much larger. We had like 4 extra things up there. Every now and again, we're like, we don't need that. We don't need that either. Shrinking it down. Less clutter. Try and keep things simple. So, north, south, east, west. Wait. Yeah, okay, so this is north. So, if a raid's trying to spawn on this block, then we need something there. Oh, I put it on the wrong side is why. I think. So, like, this should be spawn-proof now, because the raids spawn on the northwest corner, so they can't, like, do that. That should be spawn-proofed. I don't know how they got in there. They definitely didn't spawn up there. Anyone know? Since cats are non-stackable, use the layers to sort the cats. Oh no. I guess they are non-stackable. Wild. Yeah, so we're still having issues with Ravagers now. Which is why I had the scaffolding in there. We can't lower down the roof at all, because that would stop our Iron Golems. They're just so bad. Why are you so bad? Stop. Get some help. Please. This is 5 times speed. He takes so long to get in there. It's really weird that the guys don't like water. Or, sorry, that the golems don't like scaffolding. So I want to see what happens to this rider. We haven't checked that out yet. I did see on the other one a rider get up here, but then if they stand up there, they die, so that seems fine. Okay, he pops out the side. That works. I'm fine with that. Don't forget to hook up the lay cat sorter to the auto crafters. Yes, of course. Auto craft your cats into string. That's what this is right here. This is an auto cat crafter, auto cat string crafter. Auto cat string crafter. See, look at it go. Auto cat string crafter in the making, everybody. No, he gets stuck there. That's so dumb. There we go. I fixed the auto cat string crafter. Look at it go, guys. There it goes. Okay. Auto catter. Auto cat crafter. Yes. I'm fine with this. This seems good. I like it. Do I know any good YouTubers who make really good storage systems? I do. His name's Silent. I mean, I have a couple, but they vary. What do you need? Because storage system is kind of a broad term. Also, notice how we haven't had any raid spawn on the ground. Very nice, isn't it? Very good. I wonder if having more beds up here actually helps with that. Have they been killed? Oh, we got a mega trident killer up there. Is the bot offline again? It probably is, knowing this bot. It never works. Oh, it's online. I don't know why the command didn't work. Okay, so I have a couple ideas about this. Instead of having water down here, and then it like goes up, what if we just continue this water stream back? So it's just like 8 blocks of water like this. And then it just goes straight across, up and in. That we don't have to worry about this little step up right here. We would need scaffolding for that though, and we're gonna go ahead and run a test real quick. We're gonna fill in all of this with scaffolding and see if that stops our golem boys. Guess we'll sponge that. Oh, I forgot we're in a hot biome. That's cool. That's great. Okay. Let's crank this up to like 10 times speed or something, and we'll see what happens. You need barding farm storage. Oof. Yeah, that's a fun one. If you check out my Truly Bedrock Season 2 videos, I did a couple episodes on bartering farms. And it's a pain. That's all there is to it. A lot of pain. Yeah, they just do not spawn in scaffolding. That's crazy. I did not know that. Why does that happen? Why are they like that? They're like the only things in Minecraft that don't like scaffolding. Huh. That is so strange. Let's break out like a couple blocks right there. See if we get a golem. It's probably gonna take a while. Let's crank this up to like 20 times speed. And then lower the render distance. It's really hard to place or break a single block when you're on 20 times speed, because your inputs last for 20 times longer, you know? So even like just the fastest little click you can do is still a really long time. Okay. Yeah, they don't spawn in scaffolding. Okay, well that's horrible. Preposterous. Yeah, that's really stupid. Okay. I don't like it. What's going on here? We are designing an iron farm and raid farm combo. It's in prototyping stages right now, so it looks a bit messy, but we're figuring out some things. Some stuff and things. Let's get a nicer wall type over here. I always grab cobblestone walls, but we all know brick walls are the best. Okay, we're gonna speed this up again. and get some more raids going in there. I want to see if we get any issues. Mostly, we're looking for raiders spawning where they shouldn't, getting out, and escaping, or getting stuck. Or experience or drops falling down where they shouldn't, but I don't think that's going to be an issue on this one. And then let's just get ourselves a bad omen machine down here. Oh yeah, there's a 30-second cooldown on raids now, which hurts like every raid farm. So that's fun. Yeah, overall seems to be doing pretty well. What do you guys think? Mangrove tree farm tutorial win. I know, I really need to record that. Keep pestering me. Oh, how did you do that? That's illegal. Oh. That was definitely illegal. You guys saw that, right? Yeah, I think they're spawning on these guys. Okay, fine. We'll let the cats out. I'll let the cat out of the bag. Yeah, we'll just let them fall down. And then we'll have like a catchment tray down there. And then we'll send them into a campfire on the ground. I think that seems fine. So we'll just have like a, I don't know, 7x7 catchment tray down there or something. Something silly. But yeah, look at all the experience. We're doing good. How's it work? Well, it's basically a regular iron or a regular raid farm. But we're combining it with an iron farm. So we're just adding more villagers and more beds. So you got your outposts down there. That's where your pillagers spawn. You get your captains, your bad omen. You start a raid in this village. Raiders spawn up here. They get pushed into these trident killers. They die. All experience and drops goes down there. And then this village has enough beds and villagers to spawn golems. So sometimes your golems get in there and they mess up the guys. They can mess them up. We are having a little bit of issues with the Ravagers there. Honestly, I don't know if there's gonna ever be a way to fix that since we can't do the scaffolding. Maybe we could get rid of the glass roof. That might help a little bit, actually. Yeah, let's see about that. Maybe we don't even need the roof. I'm worried about golems yeeting boys out of there, though. That might be a problem. Yeah, or at least raise it up a block. We'll see. That seems to be fixing the problem, though, doesn't it? Oh, problems. Oh, problems. Okay. This thing about 20 times speed. You gotta go be careful. Yeah, let's raise it up a block. And then we gotta raise up all these other things as well. Because Ravagers are mean. We're getting Vexes right now because we had a Evoker up here on the top. And that summoned in some Vexes. Oops. Wrong layer. There we go. Okay, so we might see a leaf here get broken, but we'll find out shortly. I'm not supposed to remove the spawn proofing. Yeah. All these walls and stuff are going to be built out of solid blocks for now. I'm just building out of glass so that we can actually see in there. Could even make that roof out of solid blocks. And let's go! Hopefully we don't see any Ravagers getting stuck. Seems like they're moving along a little bit easier now. They have a little bit more room to bob up and down, I'm thinking. Imagine if I became a Bedrock PvP YouTuber. I think I am going to be in a PvP event mid-December. Speaking of which, we should probably practice for that. Because I have not done PvP in quite a while. But I do like PvP. I just have never made videos on it, you know? This stuff seems more interesting. PvP is really fun, though. Oh man, that guy was messing them up! So I think the extra killing speed that we're getting out of these Trident killers is going to help offset whatever possible losses we might have from a golem killing some guys here or there. So we should be pretty fine. Like, as far as rates go, definitely seems like we're getting a fair amount of golems. It's like pretty frequently we're getting golems. And so far we haven't seen any guys like not die, which is cool. I like it when guys don't not die. Yeah. This time chasing me around for 2 hours again. No. Yeah, we did do a UHC captains. We've actually done a couple of UHC PvP series. UHC captains was definitely the funnest though. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Of course, I need to run it at the speed for, like, a while to really know. Because, like, the thing about farms that I release is, like, you know, 50,000, 100,000 people might end up building it. So no matter how rare you think it is, it will happen to somebody. Like, we had a raid farm that was similar to this one. There was a 2x2 drop chute in the middle. So they spawned in the middle, and then they fell down to a standard Trident killer. And people were dying to lightning because lightning was striking down that 2x2 apparently a bunch of times and killing them. And that was like, what? It was wild. I think that was like version 2 or 3 or something. Oh, there we go. That guy was having a bit of an issue, but that wasn't too long. I need to get a texture pack that removes the raid horn noises. Now we're getting 20 times speed. We're cheating. We're big hacker. We're doing some coding and keyboard stuff over here. It's great. So useful for farms. This would take, like, you know, days without this kind of stuff. Highly recommend. Doesn't change anything. It just makes the game go fast. Gotta go fast. I think we can actually replace all these signs down here with buttons. And then we can replace those signs with buttons if we have solid blocks there and leaves above them. So let's do that real quick. So we'll just have leaves right here. And then all of this would be solid blocks. Or glass, you know, whatever. Whatever floats your raid farm. Really is quite very annoying sounding, isn't it? Not a fan of the constant Trident noises. No hacks. Oh, man. Ah, you're banning my hacks? Ah. That's so rude. Why would you do that? What'd I ever do to you? I do nothing to you. Banning my hacks. But I like hacking. I don't know how to do any hacks. That's like, there's literally just one button that's like enable speed hack on this entire program, and that's the only button that I know. There's a bunch of other buttons. It does a bunch of other stuff, allegedly, in my opinion, but I cannot confirm any of that functionality. I do get banned for hacking. It is pretty fun, though. 24 stacking raid farm storage is bartering farm storage is it harder? I would say bartering, because with raid farms you can use water. Hey, there we go. Our banner time is up. And I definitely did not use hacks to speed up that time limit. Okay, I think raising the roof did actually help. I don't know if we would need the glass at this layer anymore. Or a roof in general. Yeah, I don't think we need a roof in general anymore. So let's try that out. See what happens. Alright, my speed hacks. I cannot. It's kind of a shady program. I don't really trust it, and you probably shouldn't trust it either, but it does work. I never update it. I will never update it. It works, and that's it. It did stop working for a while, though. I don't know. They changed something in Bedrock. So there was like a year and a half there where I wasn't using it. And I was like, oh, I really need it. I'll try it again. And it worked again. It was great. 48 stack rate farm. People have done it. And you can strike the signs. Shh. Shoosh. Lightning could strike the whole thing. It's made out of leaves. Come on. Yeah, you'd have to cover it up with string. Oh no, we're getting vexes now. Interesting. Okay. Honestly, just put a lightning rod somewhere in the area. That's the solution. Did they despawn? See, we're on 20 times speed and they are not despawning. I don't think that they despawn at all. And I'm pretty sure they haven't for at least like the last couple years. Did he kill a villager? Unless they just take like 5-10 minutes to despawn or something. I'm not seeing them now, actually. Oh, you know what? They can despawn if they fly far enough away from you. Like standard mob despawning, but I don't think they like age and die. They're supposed to die naturally over time. They're supposed to have like a timer on them, not be persistent. It's kind of weird. The villagers should be fine, though, because the Vexes can't see them, and if they can't see them, then they're safe. Supposedly. But yeah, it seems like we don't need the roof, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to change something with my mic in a couple of minutes, and it should change how I sound, so let me know if you notice a difference. There will be a test on this, so stay tuned, I guess. I'm not going to tell you when I do it, but let me know if you hear something different about my voice. Because I changed up the EQ settings a little bit. After making a 24 stack rate farm storages, you wish that minecarts never existed? Yeah. Helium voice mode. No. Although that would be fun. I do have the ability to do stuff like that. We've just never really done it. Because, why would we, right? I'm not a silly person. Okay, so it's 8 blocks wide right now. So we have 64 spawning spaces, 8 by 8. We haven't seen any golems, like, knock guys out of here. They really don't seem to be hurting them that much, because the golems get pushed into there, and then they can't really hit out of there very well. The geometry just doesn't work for it. They knock them a little bit, but they don't have, like, a bunch of distance they can give them. The water doesn't help either. I'm a cool person. No, I'm a wacky person. I'm not a silly person. Come on. You're supposed to know this. Jeez. I'm goofy. Not silly. There's a big difference. Yeah, overall seems to be doing pretty good so far. What don't you think? That guy had a bit of a problem. But I think our golem friends will help out with that. Let's just spam a bunch of golems in there. Let's see what happens. All the golems versus some raiders. Also, the Trident Killers seem to be holding up very well, too, which is great. We could smelt the drops as well. That's kind of like an extra thing. You need quite a few layers for that. Oh, one guy did actually get up there. Did you see that? It only happened for like a 10th of a second. But a pillager did get up there. Yeah, okay, so I guess we'll put our leaf roof back on top of it. Which is probably for the best anyway. It shouldn't really be a problem, but I don't want, like, a Vindicator getting up there and then staying up there, because they wouldn't have a reason to jump back down, I don't think. Okay. So that should be fine. The Ravagers shouldn't have enough bouncy height to get up there anyway, so we should be good. And then I'm going to go ahead and replace all of these glass blocks with solid blocks, because we can. Yeah, so he's moving along much faster than they were before with the lower roof, with the glass at this layer. So we should be good there. And then, yeah, this is like the lowest that I would have leaves, because they can like bounce surprisingly high for no good reason and break leaves really way higher than they ever have any right to be. Also, I changed the mic settings about a minute and a half ago, and nobody seems to have noticed, which is good. Probably. Maybe. It's supposed to sound slightly nicer. I also changed it slightly in today's video. And I thought it sounded a bit nicer, but it might be hard to tell with the Twitch and YouTube compression. Also, did you guys see today's video? Because I released the mob farm that we designed on stream the other day. And I thought that video turned out pretty well. Of course, like, I did the stupid thing of like having a short intro and just getting into the tutorial. So YouTube is like, people aren't watching this video for as long. I'm like, no, because I didn't put a bunch of nonsense in the intro. So now the video's not doing as good because I didn't put a bunch of fluff in the front of the video. So if you see future tutorials of like 5 minutes of stuff before the tutorial happens, just know that that's a necessity. It's mandatory. Yeah, your ability to notice small differences. Pain. Pain! What's my least favorite farm to make? Raid farms? Raids are so annoying, man! You gotta do stuff like this. Like with a hostile mob farm, you don't need to do this. They just work. Raids, though? Raids are so annoying. Specifically the Ravagers. If it wasn't for Ravagers, oh man, it would be great. Everything would be solid. It would be great. A-okay. Amazing. Beautiful. Wonderful in every way. But the Ravagers, they suck. Also Vexes. Vexes are bad. Did you... Okay, y'all saw that, right? We had guys spawn up here. I don't know how that happened. Did I miss a leaf up there? I might have missed a leaf. Strength 9, 20 true. Yeah, I think we missed a leaf up there, and that's why he spawned. Because otherwise, there's no reason why he should have fallen out like that. Because the Pillager got up here, and the Ravager, like, fell out the side. The Ravagers can fall out right now, I believe, if they spawn on, like, this very corner right here. See you later, A27. We'll catch you later sometime. You know what? I wonder if we can get away with having leaves at this layer, or if the Ravagers would break those. I think they would break those. But it's in the wall, so I'm not actually sure. I don't think I missed a block. Do you guys think I missed a block? Oh, yeah, see, there he goes. Oh, I guess that proves my point. Yeah, I don't know how they got out right there. Farm the Vexes. Yeah, a Vex farm is something. That wouldn't be too hard to make either. Oh my, that's a lot more water than I thought it was gonna be. Ridiculous. Okay. Did I break that or did that decay? I think that might have decayed. So I am pretty happy with how this turned out, but I want to find a way to compress this down to like a 3 wide trident killer. Let's go ahead and turn this thing off. And then let's try just making it like very long, I guess. See if we can't get a prototype going for that. Can mobs spawn on the trapdoors during the time they're horizontal? No, there's leaves above there, so we're good on that one. The bane of raids is leaves. So we have leaves up here, and that prevents all that from spawning. But yeah, otherwise that would be a problem. You right. Like if we just had solid blocks above those trapdoors, then yeah, raids would totally spawn in there. They do not care at all about anything. At all. Ever. I'm pretty sure they can spawn on extended pistons. Like the little arm thing. Which is a really big pain. Okay. So we're going to trim this down to make it... I don't know, let's say 4 wide. I think 4 is reasonable. 4 tridents. So we're going to make it half as wide. And that should give us a fair amount of room and stuff. I just need to figure out how to make it longer. That way we can get more spawning spaces this way. You want to make a phantom farm just to see them suffer? That's the, you know, the biggest reason that anyone ever builds a phantom farm. That's the reason why I designed a phantom farm, actually. I think I need to make a new one. I probably should have done that for like Halloween or something. But, yeah, the last time I made a phantom farm was like 2018. It was for like October. It was great. Because everybody hates phantoms. They're so bad. They deserve to suffer. That was like the main selling point of my tutorial. Was like, hey, you can make them suffer. I don't think anybody actually needs a phantom farm in their life. But we all want a phantom farm in our lives. Let's be honest. We want it. And we deserve it. We deserve nice things. Like the sound of 1,000 dying phantoms. Maybe that'll be our next technical stream. That sounds fun, actually. That's why you built a gas farm. Yes, them as well. Yeah, some things in Minecraft just deserve to suffer. Like the player. I'm not going to say that, because I don't know what it means. And saying things that you don't know what it means is a great way to get in trouble with everybody. Don't do it. Okay. Let's put some leaves there, I guess. Oh, I guess we need glass in this wall, don't we? Okay. It should be fairly easy to continue along this thing. Like, we can just use the standard little water stream continuer. For items, you would have all this be glass, and then, like, buttons right here. Or ice. So, like, ice, water, you know, continue like that. But for mobs, you need to step it up a block. Oh, that means that we're going to be pushing the Ravagers up, so we probably need to raise up the roof another block. Yeah, we're going to have, like, buttons right here. Oops. And then... we'll do signs. And then water on this side. That should flow all the way. Great. We might be able to push this back a block, actually. I'm not sure if we can, but let's try it. Is that going to flow all the way to the edge still? It does, actually. Okay, let's do that then. get the maximum out of our water, because water is so valuable. It actually is, though. Okay, and then we can continue this along as well, actually. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get an extra 2 blocks out of that. Still need that watering trader farm. Oh, don't worry. It's in the works. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about all the brutal ways. I think there was actually some really easy watering trader farms a while back, but I believe that those got patched. I don't know if iron golems can spawn on buttons, actually. So we'll do signs there. I'd imagine they can't spawn on buttons. Maybe they can. It's Bedrock iron golems. Java golems can't. But Java golems have way more common sense than Bedrock ones. Okay, so this is going to increase time to kill. So it's going to make it so that they have to travel longer to get into the kill chamber. But it's also a much cheaper farm because it's only 4 tridents instead of 8. Did I type that right? I think I did. Okay. So yeah, something like that. Oh, I do want to do a stream in the trial chambers, actually. Good reminder. We might do that tomorrow. That's my opinion on taking areas. They're pretty great for creative use. And if you want to do it in survival, then like, whatever, right? Your choice. Ain't gonna judge you for it. There's actually a huge ticking area in the end as well, by the way. Been meaning to make a bug rock on that. Got a couple things I need to make bug rocks on. Do we need leaves right here? I don't think we do, actually. Don't need a block there either. Okay. I think we're looking pretty good. Yeah, not too shabby. Okay. We should get some bad omen. Oh, I guess I need a bed and a village over here as well. Or... I guess we'll copy this one over, put it like somewhere over there, and then we'll move this one in there. How about that? Instead of trying to move around our villages and stuff. Let's put it over here with the old decrepit farms. Oops. Alright, it came with a golem. Very nice. Okay, that should spawn proof of this entire one, if I could get out of here. And now, I guess we need to destroy this? Maybe? How did we get bad omen? Oh, you know what? Loading in that command block probably gave us bad omen. Okay. Well, let's get rid of it. So what do you guys think about this? Would you build it in your worlds? I would probably build this on truly bedrock. Because if you're going to be going AFK for your farms to get your raid farm, you may as well get some iron out of it too, right? And ultimately, it's not like that much more effort. And then you might not even need to build an iron farm, because you don't need to have the raid farm running to get iron from it either. So there's some bonuses to it. I think it's compelling. You know what? We can actually move this comparator in by a block. Oh, I always forget to do that. Well, I guess we gotta replace all those tridents. Gotta put it on subtract mode. Is that on subtract mode? Oh, I did it again because I'm stupid. That's all the problem is, guys. There we go. Oh wait, is that actually gonna do the first one? No, oh, I moved. Yeah, okay, that whole exercise in futility right there. That's what that was. Great, okay. I saw an opportunity to maybe improve it, and I was wrong. That's why I don't like these stupid trident killers. You power it wrong and it breaks. It's like, come on. How fragile can you be? Oh, now I gotta put it right there. Okay, there we go. I made it a block shorter for the structure block. That's all that matters. It's the most simple farms. Yes, we would build. It's pretty simple. I think so. Yeah. The beds is maybe not the greatest. What is wrong with you, structure block? Oh, it got reset again. Look at this garbage, dude. It always does this to me. It always does this. Just save the dimensions. Raid 7. Maybe it saved it that time. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this entire thing. And then let's move it over the beds a little bit more as well. So something like this maybe? Let's move it to like here. Maybe it should be a block over. Okay, something like this. I think this will work. There we go. That didn't break the triangles, did it? Nope. Okay, great. And we should be good to go. I really think the Ravagers are going to bounce up high and break those leaves up there, though. Auto-clicker, yes. Sometimes you gotta auto-click the save button. What can I do? Oh, that gave me bad omen as soon as I placed it. Oh, it's always active. I guess that's why. Sure, that makes sense. Why not? Okay, let's go ahead and see what this is doing. I will run this at... not that speed. Probably good to make sure this thing's fully spawn proof. Was it really just those couple blocks there? Jeez, of course. Oh, I guess we should probably spawn proof this one as well. Okay. So many things to spawn proof. That's why raids are annoying to design for. And I broke the trident killers by walking away from it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're gonna replace these with the piston trident killers. For sure. Because these are just legit so annoying. Okay, where's our pillagers at? Oh, they're down there. They fell in the water. Okay. We'll restart that. How about that? Makbar, welcome back for 10 months. How are you doing? Would I name one leaf block Jeff? And then either throw it in lava or burn it with flint and steel? Sure, I guess. I mean, it's your name and item. I suppose we can do what you want within reason, and that seems questionable, but within reason enough for me to accept. I do have questions about just everything regarding this situation. But Jeff is a thing that exists. Oh, I have some lava over here actually. Yeah, we'll throw it in the raid farm lava. There you go. I kind of expected that to burn. Okay, there you go. Goodbye, Jeff Leaf. You're playing with raid farms too? Oh, very fun. I'm so sorry for you. Okay, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. Oh, this is only 2 times speed. No, we gotta have faster speeds than that. There we go. It's like as soon as we add the extra bit back there, the Ravagers get so much worse. But hey, the Golems do actually help with Ravagers. They do. It's a real thing. We got Vexes. Let's try and keep an eye on these Vexes, see what happens to them. Because they should, like, take damage and then die. That's their whole purpose. They're supposed to die after a couple seconds. This is 5 times speed as well. AFKing at the raid farm while watching Silent build an iron farm. It's an iron farm raid farm. Die already. What is your problem? I really don't think that they die. I think our other ones despawned. You can see they fly pretty far away. I don't think they do it. That's so dumb. Bad Bedrock. Bad. So different mechanics for raid farms in Bedrock or Java? Oh, wildly different. Like entirely, completely, 1000% different. Nothing is the same. Not even Bad Omen is the same. Oh, it looks like they might be able to break those leaves up there. Oh, yeah, especially if a golem hits them. Wow, they're at the crest of their jump right here. The player when AFK? The player is going to be AFK down below the farm, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. This is a second attempt at that one. That one didn't really get Vexes. Any raid farm can get Vexes, depending on your kill speed. But the chances of the Vexes finding the player, that's what you can control. Like, if we were standing right next to this wall, then there would be a better chance of the Vexes finding us. But since we're going to be AFKing down below the farm, possibly inside of a leaf box, then we should be very safe. Because currently with version 7, Vexes is the big problem. Which is stupid, because I ran it for, like, so long, and I even built it on Truly Bedrock, and I never had a single Vex, and it was great. And then as soon as I released the tutorial, people were like, Vexes. I'm like, ah, come on. Tunnel boards and trap moderators? Yeah. I'm fine with them. I accept them, but I'm not great at designing them. Flying machines isn't really my specialty. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit more. This is only on 10 times speed. Gotta go fast. We're getting a fair amount of golems still, which is good. I'm not really seeing a bunch of stuff spawn way back here in the back. Which probably just has to do with our village center and stuff like that. They're mostly spawning in the front half. Which makes me think that we could probably... Oh, that one spawned in the back. We could probably cut off this back half then. Let's try that. Let's see if that affects anything. Because if we can make the farm half the size, then, like, obviously, big win right there. Huge win. That'll speed up our kill time, and it will not cost us extra tridents either, so that's cool. Always good when you don't have to spend extra tridents. The trident enchantments are going to be getting rarer and harder to get in the future updates. So that's something we got to consider and think about as of right now, because these things might be in use for like years. Okay, we're going to run this in peaceful for a minute to see how our golem spawn rates are. This is on 20 times speed. We're not getting that many golems, are we? Maybe it just took a minute. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute for them to like catch up and get going, you know? Once you change things. It's not very many spawn spots, so I wouldn't expect that great of rates. And also, we haven't centered the village on the platform yet. But the fact that they can spawn in there and, you know, several back-to-back is a good sign. Use your use the V6. Yeah, that one's still pretty good. Still pretty solid. I think the main issue with that is... Oh, they changed something with Ravagers again. Yeah, I think that's when they changed Ravagers. It's like the lava blade or something stupid broke on it. Which is like, okay, fine, whatever. Why? How did you finally spawn back there? Did you actually spawn on this? This has been here for so long. They shouldn't have been able to spawn on that, but okay. I think that must have been it, yeah. Wild. He really shouldn't have been able to spawn there. Do golems spawn in the vertical distance? Do golems spawn if your vertical distance from them is too large? Yes. So I made a video on how to fix iron farms. And in that video, I go over all the mechanics that you need to know about basic iron farms and stuff like that. And there's vertical distances. I think it's... I don't remember the vertical distance, but you need to be within some certain distance from the bed layer, vertically and horizontally, for golems to spawn. So you can't just build height and get golems. You gotta be within a certain space. And it's like within 80 blocks. It's something like that. I don't think it's higher than 80. I just watched that video like yesterday, actually, but I already forget. Yeah, let me see if I can find that video. It's a pretty decent video, actually. It goes over all the things that you need for iron farms and stuff like that. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. 2 years ago, and nothing has changed with iron farms. They need to break iron farms so I can make a new iron farm tutorial. Jeez. No wonder the channel's not doing well. When was the last time I posted an iron farm? Oh, man. Last iron farm was 11 months ago. Ah. Can't believe it. I gotta get out and buy a twice yearly iron farm for the channel to survive, obviously. I joke, but also, like, all the iron farm videos do great. That's playing my stream. Don't want to hear that. Update the nether gold farm. That should still work. I think the only thing you could add to it is Skulk Catalyst to destroy the XP, which would probably be helpful. But also not a big deal. We could probably add those to the gas farm as well, honestly. Yeah, this seems to be working pretty well, actually. I don't know how many golems we're getting in there. But then again, we need to recenter the beds and stuff. There goes a golem, I guess. Oh, there goes another one. Okay. We're on... What speed are we doing? What hacker, McHacker Senate are we doing? 20 times speed. Gas farm, gold farm combo. The problem with that is you need biomes. You need the right biomes. So you need a Soul Sand Valley for the gas. And then you need a Nether Waste, I believe, for the pigmen. So you're going to have a hard time getting that going. But I do have a couple other combo farms in the works that I want to build. So I want to make a raid farm, a hostile mob farm, which is going to be a major pain. But I think it should work out fairly standard to like a normal one. We're just going to have to spawn proof extra things like the roof. So I think I'll probably just make the roof out of tinted glass. That sounds like the easiest thing to do. Or make the roof all leaves. Both of those sound acceptable. And then like things like the AFK spot will have to be... you know, fixed up. And then you'd have to build it above a pillager outpost. Get your villager up there. Get your bad omen source. But the raid mobs don't interact with the other mobs. So they should be pretty fine. Getting the raiders and the stupid dudes, whatever their faces are, the ravagers, getting them to fall down into the trident killer, that's going to be a problem. But we shouldn't have too big of an issue with that. We might be able to reuse the basic mob farm, actually. We need Java iron farms so we can get a lot of new tutorials. Yes! Mojang just needs to break like one solid good game mechanic every 6 to 8 months. That way I can remake a bunch of tutorials. That's the secret to success. Oh, there we go. Finally getting some vexes. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this, honestly. I think it came out pretty decent. Obviously, there's a couple things that we could do to it. Like recentering the beds, getting a trading hall in here. Oh, come on. Waterlog blocks don't get deleted by fill commands. That's a bug report I need to write down. It's been around for like 20 years. Yeah, I don't know how comfortable I am putting a trading hall on this because we do occasionally get vexes. And with the new village mechanics coming out, I would really hate for a vex to kill someone's villagers. Any of them, no matter how much they deserve it. And trust me, they deserve it. So I'm kind of happy with the villagers just kind of chilling out in this box right here because I don't think a single one has died. Let's do an execute command. I believe I had 11 in there. Execute at E, type equals villager, radius equals 20. Run, give, silent whisper, diamond. I think I typed that wrong. How do you do it now? It's like stupid execute at 11. Okay, so none of them have died. I should write down this command. Yeah, beat him up, Golem. You get him. Not too bad. Yeah, any final thoughts for this? Gotta go write down my notes for the bug rock. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a final look at this thing. This edge right here is obviously ugly, and that needs to be fixed. We need a better on-off switch for this. I need to make the walls too thick, I believe, that we don't have mobs falling out the bottoms or sides. We haven't actually seen that happen, which is a good sign, but still I don't quite trust it. And then on this inside here, we can fix all that. I need to get rates for the iron farm specifically. We are not going to be getting looting from the Trident Killer because looting doesn't affect iron golems for some reason. I think that that's a stupid thing, but you know, what can you do, right? It's Mojang's game and I'm just playing it. Oh, you know what? I guess we are a block short on that. Okay. We'll go ahead and put our signs back then. I'm sorry, game. I forgot that I put those back an extra block. Here we go. I actually have not made that many bug reports as of late. So I used to make like a bunch of bug reports. But nowadays, like, I just don't have the time for it. I find so many bugs, though. Like, there's just legitimately, like, I have, like, a 30,000 character bug report list. Let's see. Character counter. 36,000 words. Or no, sorry, 36,000 characters. Yes, 1,100 lines. So there's probably at least like 800 bugs in here. And I've already covered like 1,500 bugs in Bug Rock. Yeah. I have a lot of bugs. I got a whole bunch for 2020. I really need to make another Bug Rock. I should probably do that tomorrow. Or I'll procrastinate and watch some Invincible because Invincible Season 2 just dropped and it's amazing. And Loki just finished up. Great timing. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight's live stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully the music was good volumes and stuff like that. Actually, music is not happening on this screen. I need to fix that. So many things. Ah, yeah, the mangrove tree farm. Excuse. Enter here. Make sure you check out all the links in the chat here. Go subscribe on YouTube. Watch today's video because I really need the watch time. Thank you. And I'll see you guys in our Discord server over on Twitter and TikTok and Twitch. I forgot to post the community post and the tweet about streaming. That's great. Whoops. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. CosmoQuest is streaming, actually. So CosmoQuest is a scientific institute that does a bunch of space things, and they're great. Go check them out. Say hi. They just did a fundraiser thing a little while ago. We streamed for them a couple years back, but they're pretty great. Yeah, I kind of missed